I'm gonna make you be on this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reverse Oreo. On comics.
Why haven't they made one?
I don't know.
Like seriously, if you had two vanilla cookies and then a chocolate like cream in the middle.
I think that would change the game. They clearly have vanilla cookies.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I eat. Now the chocolate in the middle, have they never done like?
Yeah, because there's a fudge Oreo.
Yeah,
That's
so-
like a triple
Well then,
chocolate.
why
Oreo.
have you not done a straight up reverse Oreo? That's weird. Or it's a true reverse Oreo where it's 2 cream, 1 cookie in the middle. Let's go. You're welcome. Tell me that's not amazing. Are you looking for reverse Oreos right now?
No.
Oh, safe search. Safe search.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know at all what that could be otherwise. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm the hardest working man in comics, Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore, King of Comic Town.
Oh my God, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We have given Jeremy the week off.
Yeah.
Finally, to let him get back behind the actual computer. Oh wait, is he coming? Are we doing it? Oh, it's official. It's the reverse Oreo episode. Let's go. Hello. I am your beige chocolate attraction. Wait, where you going? Oh, tease.
I thought we were committed to it.
I know, man. You don't play with people's cream, man. What's wrong with you? That ain't right.
Last time I
That's right. I said it. How you feel?
last
How
time
you
I
feel?
answered his Craigslist ad.
Exactly. You know what? Next time, I'm bringing the horse mask for you. All right. So here's the
It smells better inside.
here's the thing. We don't have any books here.
There was a truck apparently that left the warehouse and didn't get to the UPS hub in time, so our books will arrive
Later.
Yeah.
But special thanks goes out to some awesome publishers that came through
Yes.
clutch style, baby. Who do we got?
We got Titan.
Yes.
We got Image.
Yes.
We got Valiant.
Yes.
We got AfterShock.
Yes.
And we've got Boom. Who
Yes.
hooked us up with some amazing books this week.
Oh.
PDF style, because you can't.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got stuff. We've read some things.
Yes.
6 books? 6 books?
I went 7.
God, you overachiever.
Because I couldn't cut the one.
That's fair.
That on the surface you
You're
would
absolutely
think.
right. You're absolutely right. I kept it light. I was trying to work within our parameters. I got it. Actually, I read 7 books.
Yeah.
But one of them, the books I read, or the extra book that I read was from last week because I wasn't here. So I couldn't help it. I had to read it. I'm sorry. I just got it. Thor number 3. Jeremy was like, no, you got to read this. Like, I literally stopped reading so I could read it. And then there was moments and I was like,
If you put that in a time capsule, right?
oh,
Like 1,000 years in the future,
Yes.
whatever human-like organisms are living here,
100%.
someone could dig up that time capsule, find it, and they would think that's the Bible.
I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. There's that one page, that panel.
Yep.
I had to get up and take a lap. Okay, so getting to books this week. What are the first books you want to talk about?
Oh, that's tough. Okay. I really don't know where to start.
I know,
it was
right?
very even for me in terms of quality.
Right?
Let's see. Did you do Blade Runner? Or?
I didn't do Blade Runner, so please tell me about Blade Runner.
Okay. Blade Runner 2019, number 6 from Titan Comics. Michael Green, Mike Johnson, and Andre talking's hard. Ginaldo.
Right.
All right. So, if you like the original Blade Runner movie and the source material to Android Streamable Electric Sheep,
Right?
and you thought the sequel Blade Runner movie was pretty but boring, This is a little bit in the middle ground.
Like more like the
It's-
original
yes.
pieces?
Mhm.
Okay.
But it has the atmosphere of the newer one.
Oh.
So
okay.
this one picks up. There was a replicant uprising,
Right.
and these people are trying to get figure out behind it and deal with the skin jobs as
Right.
one would do.
I mean, you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
You got to deal with it.
Mhm. And there's a Blade Runner who has basically they have stuff in their spine to make them able to walk, and they've kind of given up on that, and they've gone into hiding because they don't want to do their job anymore. In terms of like they just don't want that life.
They don't want to be slaves.
Yeah. In this issue,
Funny. I don't think
yeah.
that's a problem.
No, yeah.
Okay. Right.
But in this issue,
Yeah.
she's been found out.
Oh.
And it's just amazing the way that she's kind of forced into this role again that she doesn't want to have anything to do with. And also it just continues with that theme of like what is human? What is more human
Right.
than human? The replicants, even though they aren't necessarily flesh and blood in the same way that us that
Right.
are born
Not
of human,
born. Right.
they're still human. And
Of
they
course.
just want to live their lives. But yeah, so it wrestles with all those topics. It's dark. The art's beautiful. The dialogue is crisp.
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. If you're
How long
a fan
is this
of
series?
it, it's only 6. It's only been 6 issues. Like that's it. Like
Okay.
so track it down, pick
Yeah,
up.
get that.
That's
That's almost trade worthy.
yeah,
Maybe
yes.
trade coming
yeah,
soon.
Yeah, we're creeping
Okay.
up there on the first volume of the trade.
All right.
And definitely once that comes out, if you can pick up that trade, read it.
Right.
And also there was a Do Android Stream of Electric Sheep that came out
Oh.
about 12 years ago.
Right.
A little bit harder to find, but also I recommend that.
Now, did you ever think that there would be a time where a series like Blade Runner
Mhm.
is now officially in the past?
No.
Right?
And that weirds me out to like look at the birth dates of stuff, and I'm like, where's my cool jet car?
Yep.
I want to be able to do origami.
Right.
But-
Wait, you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I
You could
could
do that. I believe in you. All right. Did you read Godkillers #1?
Oh, Jace, I did. Yeah.
All right. So written by Mark Sable,
Mhm.
art by House. What's Manhouse?
Manhouse, I think,
Manhouse. Okay. So Sable, I got onto from that series Unthinkable,
Mhm.
and I read it once because it really weirded me out.
Yeah.
In that very conspiratorial sort of place. Godkillers. Imagine a secret cabal of
Yeah.
military folk
Yeah.
intent to
Yeah.
fight using. Can you say using superstitions? Is that wrong to say?
Well, not until the last 2 pages.
Yeah, you're right.
You're 100% right up until that point.
Yeah. Then you. And what? I don't even know what that was. Like it.
I think it's a Penanggalan.
Why do you have that knowledge? Never mind.
Because it's the most
Never mind.
horrifying thing. Like, you saw it?
Yeah, but the thing is like without a name, I could get rid of it. Now I have to live
Yeah.
with this thing. Wow.
It's messed up. Like, it is.
Yeah, that was not okay.
Because, like, what? People sitting around a campfire telling superstition stories.
Right.
Then someone's like, nah.
I got one for you.
And that's Ted. He
Yeah,
was,
oh
he
my
was kicked
God.
out of the village
He
afterwards.
absolutely should have been. Not just kicked out, maybe hit with a rock
Yeah.
and left behind. This is an interesting story though, because like I'm trying to like think of something that it reminds me of, and I can't. But it still feels very familiar.
Yeah.
If that sounds
Yeah,
right.
because it takes that thing of like special ops and secret
Right.
missions and stuff,
Right.
and then gives it that
feels like the thing in it.
yeah,
It's like executive order, and the thing had a baby.
yeah.
And that's not even right. But
It's not, but it's amazing. Like you have this because I didn't catch on
right.
until they like really hammered home what like one of the characters is like, "Don't you blaspheme?"
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. Every single one of these characters represents a particular religion.
Yep.
And then I was like, well, I mean, that so?
Right.
And then
And you get to that place, you
find
go,
out.
oh. And not even necessarily a religion, but a spiritual thought.
Yes.
We'll say a spiritual frame of mind, perspective,
Yeah.
if you will. And that's a very interesting sort of mix.
Yeah.
Like, I can see a lot of people kind of, clashing in a really cool way.
Yeah. And you open up the entire world's worth of mythoses.
Yes, you do.
So,
Like, you thought Disney had a lock on all kinds of things?
no, because they don't have Penanggalans.
Stop. Okay, that's twice. Third time one shows up,
And
and I'm gonna be mad at you.
It's kind of a spoiler, I know.
Don't.
But it's such a disgusting.
No, because it's not a spoiler until you look up what that is.
'Cause most
Don't
people-
look up what that. Don't you say that word again. Don't you do it.
When you say it 4 times on camera.
Don't you do it.
It shows
Like,
up at your house asking for Kit
How do you
Kats.
spell Penanggalan?
Ah!
It's an aftershock.
Why?
Number 1.
Yeah.
Pick
yeah.
it up.
Grab
And
that.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the number 1 reason.
That is definitely number
and
one.
if it ever gets optioned, it's going to skyrocket
Okay,
in price.
stop, because I know you just want to see that action. No! Why do you want this on film?
I want an action figure.
Next book that we read. This is not right, okay? It ain't right. Speaking of another not right book, Red Mother number 3. Let's just get all of those out of the way.
Yeah. Jeremy Hahn.
Did everything, right?
Yeah. Danny Luckert was a part of it. Boom Studios.
Oh, okay.
Now, I reviewed number 1. I think you may have reviewed number 1 also.
No.
Well, for me, I did. And I was just kind of like, I don't know where it's going to go. Meh, 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 meh. I was wrong. Number 3 gives us a specific direction. We begin to fully embrace the world that she finds herself in. She's part of an accident.
Yeah.
Lost an eye.
Lost an eye. Gnarly scar.
Yeah.
But still sweet.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah. Just
It's
there's a trauma that she's working her way through.
Right.
And
Still
then,
trying to find her way, push through.
Yeah, and crazy hallucinations of monster type things.
From the prosthetic eye.
Yeah, which
Actually has a name, like this
Right.
condition.
yeah, which I
What's it called?
Penanggalan.
You know what? That's man, I hate Penanggalan. I really do.
we should name this episode Penanggalan and Tell Her.
But it's tell her.
Yeah.
Tell her. That's okay. So the creep vibe of this was cool because the book itself reads like very slice of life, very simple.
Yeah.
You know,
Because what happens in the issue really is just two
It's simple.
friends going to dinner.
but there's that page, and there's always like that one page.
Yeah.
And visually speaking, it wasn't okay. Like it's unnerving,
Yeah.
and unnerving in a totally different way than Godkillers.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Nightmare. Why did so much Nightmare Fuel come out this week? What? You did this. I know you did this.
It's like, Diamond, don't give me books.
I just want to get the worst, scariest things because Vic is gonna cry, and that's
And also, the puzzle, the game
Oh!
she receives in the mail, so freaking cool.
Listen, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I want one of those. I
Right.
definitely want one of those. The notion of there were so many ways that could have gone,
Right.
And I needed to know where it was gonna drop. Like
I kept
needed-
thinking one thing, and then
Right.
it turns out to be something different.
totally different.
And I'm wondering, is that thing usable? Because it wasn't 555.
That's a good question. I dare you to call.
I might, because I'm really curious.
I'm curious too, but I dare you to call.
Yeah.
Penanggalan's gonna answer. Penanggalan speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Oh no! We're in your closet right now. Let's see.
Fantastic. Meet me in the living room for Hot Pockets.
Bloodshot 0. Can we do that one? Can we do that one?
Yeah, Valiant, sweet Valiant. Thank you for hooking us up with that. Tim Seeley.
Yes.
Mark Lamming.
What isn't Tim writing these days? Can we talk about this?
Red Mother.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
I don't know. Like pen names exist. That's all I'm saying. So this was it was a simple read until you got to the end.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh.
But it walks you through everything that Bloodshot is.
Facts. As a precursor to the upcoming movie,
Mhm.
I think this is a great jump on.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
Like without, like, because I don't think that this has anything to do with what the movie's gonna be about, but it's a great jump on to get you involved with the character to go both forward for the movie and backwards for other books.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
an amazing. I wonder if that was Tim's idea or if
I don't know.
it
You know what?
was like,
I
what, we
totally
need to
had
jump
that
on
same thought. I had that same thought. At what level of writer did Tim have to be? Was he the pitcher of this whole concept, or did they go to him and say, "Hey, we're going to pitch you this concept.
Can you
Write
this
this.
for us?
I don't know. I'm definitely going to ask him.
Yeah, because it is the absolute perfect jumping on point for someone who's like, yeah, I've seen the commercials for the movie. I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? Okay, so shout out to Valiant for very smartly, preemptively setting up some promo stuff for the upcoming movie. We are about a month away.
Yeah.
Literally a month away from this book or this movie dropping. So the amount of stuff that they can lead into is really smart.
Yeah.
Also limited. Yeah. How many?
It's focused. That's the thing. Is
Right.
It's not like with Marvel movie coming out, like which 20 trades do we have to guess from?
Right.
Then it's like,
here you go. Here's a start point. And like I said, like with it coming out so early, you can kind of tease it.
Yeah.
And then be like, hey, and by the way, there's a movie coming out next month. There's a movie coming out next month. So you're buying books. It's translating into book sales as well as ticket sales.
Yeah. Smart. I hope they overprinted it, because this is something that I think will be evergreen for shops, and we're going to need to keep in stock over the next 6-8 weeks.
Absolutely. And if you're on the shelf about what Bloodshot is, particularly with this book, if you are a fan of the Wolverine story, Enemy of the State, I feel like that's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a vibe that it touches.
Yep.
So there you go. Jump on that.
Yep.
You're very welcome. Can we do Dr. Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Dr. Tomorrow, also from Valiant. So we got on the writer Arbona, and then Jim Tao. I never know how to say Jim's last name. I think it's Toe. Yeah. On the art. How do I put this? This is a gorgeous book that I'm so terrified tiptoes like right into a story that I was trying to write. You ever like, this is one of those things where like, dang it, it's there. It's right there. It's already there. It's the Valiant universe with a new character.
Yes.
When was the last time we had a new character from the Valiant universe? I mean, we're talking 1990.
It's been a long time.
Right. So I'm very excited about this move because I feel like with the way Valiant has been built, there are tried and true Valiant characters.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they have readily used them and very well.
Yeah.
But you need to kind of freshen things up a little bit,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I shouldn't say like 1990s, because obviously like Oblivion and stuff like that, new characters. But this seems to be like so brand new and just authentically created. Not a particular storyline that it's setting up, just here.
Yeah. It's got a real cool feel to it.
Yeah.
Like, I like the character.
I do
like,
too.
As a person, not just like, oh man, he's got like claws.
He looks
and stuff.
cool and he's badass. Like, no, you're absolutely right. I like the way that they established the full-fledged character and then retro build type. And I was like, that's cool.
Amazing.
Absolutely cool. Yeah. It does really tiptoe into something I'm writing. I'm still gonna write it though. Don't think I'm quitting. But we're gonna be able to have that conversation. Like, look how they did it. Look how I did it. Very cool. If you like these types of stories, this is the thing.
Yep.
So my comparative to this one, my dare to compare, is Invincible. Actually,
I can see that.
I think
that fits perfectly.
If you like Invincible, you should definitely pick this book up because Dr. Tomorrow is offering something pretty dope.
Yeah.
But still like a scope that's kind of fresh, kind of unique.
Very true. Very true.
So I definitely liked it. The design, his costume design
was really cool.
Really, really cool.
And
super iconic.
The teaming,
right?
Like, I honestly really can't talk about it.
No, you can't. You gotta
because of the spoilage.
Right.
But that in and of itself brings up a lot of storytelling opportunities.
Very much so. Very much so. Which is super dope. So definitely check that one out. Okay. You got an extra one on there. What else did you read?
Let's see. I did Blade Runner. We
Right.
did American Jesus.
Right.
We got Bloodshot.
Right.
Godkillers. Red Mother. Lumberjanes.
Let's do Lumberjanes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was one.
Okay.
I fully understand why I can't keep the trades in stock.
Yeah. Like that's running water, printing money, however you want to look at it. Yeah. Lumberjanes is a book, and I admitted this to Ryan off camera. I don't know what this book is actually about. I've only read a handful of issues, but I've loved every single one for no good reason. Like I can't be like, oh, it's these characters or this storyline. I just like it.
Yeah.
It's just really well done.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Like I'm jumping into characters here, and I don't know who they are, but I'm curious. I'm interested. I want to see what they're doing. I like the form of storytelling, both past, present, the slight bits of action.
Yeah.
It's like a mixed bag of greatness.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. We've got Waters and Lay,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's the writers, and then Bryant and Madrigal on the art.
Yeah.
And
They kill it.
every time.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, okay, so stylistically,
Mhm.
it is not your Fights and Tight style looking book.
No, not even close.
No, I mean you're tiptoeing closer to like Adventure Time. You said Gravity Falls, like that kind of style. So it's accessible. How come this doesn't have a show?
I don't know, guys. Boom. If you're watching this, why hasn't this been on?
Yeah,
Because it should.
right.
Like it 100% fits that awkward age range in between young readers and adults that very seldom have a book that's just right in that wheelhouse.
Exactly.
There is nothing but strong women characters,
Yes.
role models in this throughout. The level of girl power, and I don't mean that in any sort of derogatory way. I mean, like, I 100% mean it. Like, this is a book that I funnel into my daughters. Like, here,
That's real.
check this
That's
out, because it's this group of characters that are kind of like Girl Scouts.
Right.
It would be the easiest way to describe it. But they like run into weird stuff like in this one there was the vine monster that's growing, and that's
Killing the trees.
Yeah,
Can't have that.
you can't have that. And it's this particular issue was running a dual story of like the beginning of the Lumberjanes in the past, and then also that current story. It's just
It's really dope.
yeah,
It's really
it's
dope.
stupid good.
Okay, so as a comparative, my first leaning was Paper Girls, but I feel like that might be a little bit more mature in its presentation.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit more kid friendly, accessible, but Paper Girls.
Yeah. It's just really good.
Yeah.
Like it really is. It hits that 10-year-old to 18-year-old
Yeah.
sort of ballpark.
If Captain Underpants has a show, how come this doesn't? And I respect Captain Underpants. Don't think that that's a dig,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like,
the quality,
yeah,
like the quality of Lumberjanes. This is issue 71, so it's not even like Lumberjanes have been around for 4 months.
Right.
This is years of quality.
years of content, guys. Make this into a show,
Yeah.
please. I mean, can you imagine that Power Hour? She-Ra and Lumberjanes? You're welcome.
Right?
You're welcome.
Netflix, get on that.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
because it does. That's actually a really, really good point. Because it's okay. If you've
Yeah.
watched the Netflix She-Ra,
yeah,
I would put Lumberjanes kind of in that rough area.
yep,
Like it's got that vibe, it's got that tone,
right?
all ages, but not at the same time. Yes.
Come on. Listen, I'm waiting for, how come Netflix hasn't done that? Like a show that's just like a Netflix block of cartoons that intersect, like you're not just binging,
Yeah.
but you got like a series of different,
Netflix, write the check.
I mean, you can get at us. We're easy to find
Yeah.
at Vantage In-House.
At Irish Rye 39 on multiple social medias.
Yeah, so, and it doesn't have to be a lot, just like a percentage. I'll take a percentage. Speaking of Netflix,
This
oh,
this has been a tough one for me because
yeah,
we've had the PDF, and not saying anything about it
tough.
has hurt
Not, yeah,
my inner parts.
all of them. His inner parts hurt my inner parts with holding this back. Like that's
A lot of inner parts.
a lot of them. American Jesus, Messiah, number 3.
The end of book 2.
The end of like Miller World Productions for a year.
Which,
A year. Okay.
to quote my father, how the hell did you get back in the house? It's that good. It is that good. Now, because I think we're going to Patreon it. So
Yeah, we got
So
it.
we'll be able
We
to
got it.
discuss it.
Get into it. The merits of this book.
Mhm.
I had always said that American Jesus, Chosen, I would never let my grandmother read, ever. Former pastor, retired. The basis of this, I now want my grandmother to read it so we can have a discussion.
Mhm.
We see a fulfillment, but not it's not what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, because the reaction that she has when she comes into who she is, I think Alderdice summed it up very quick. In what he said.
Yeah, he did.
I can't.
Yeah,
I won't say.
No. But you're absolutely right. And the notion of where this now could go is so wide open.
Right.
Like, I don't even have the foggiest idea of where this is going to go.
Does it go full Battle of Armageddon?
Or
is it more a meeting of minds? Because someone wanted to have a meeting set up in the previous one.
And that's, I feel like that's, even then, like it's rewriting the potential of what people have based their faith off of.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like crazy in a great way. Yeah. Like not bag of cats crazy, but like, wow, there's hope eternal for all of us now kind of thing.
Yeah. So good.
The scale, the range, the humanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because her story.
Yeah.
In terms of like how she grew up. Yeah, like it's imagine that, because you grow up and now all of a sudden you realize all of that stuff that you thought was crap is true.
Right. Now what? That's its own thing. Because like, to look at it and say, well, I'm not this, and then to suddenly you have to understand that, yes, you are. You have to get it. And I don't think that's a spoiler either, because like, I mean, the whole story was set up to be that.
Yeah.
But her reaction, her embracing of it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
because she still could have been like, no, I don't want this.
No. But you push the right buttons, it goes down.
Yeah.
It goes down. Dude, when this goes to Netflix,
because it will.
It has to.
Oh my gosh.
It has to.
I just want to be an extra.
Please. In the diner. In the diner.
I'll be one of the dudes at the end.
Also cool. I'm also cool with that.
Come
yeah. I'm asking for the diner.
There might be food.
Yeah. I was just throwing it out there. Just want to eat just a little bit. Man, I feel like when this happens, this will be like a resurgence of spiritual thought. I'm calling it.
It totally can be. And the thing is, if it is not a simple one issue equals one episode,
right?
And they expand it and talk about all the things in between that are, the philosophies,
right?
The religions,
right?
What actually is capable? Because that's the thing is, it's established that there are supernatural forces. What are they doing?
Right?
Because you can get into that.
Yes, you can. And how are they aligned? How are they not aligned?
Yeah.
Are there different factions butting heads in different ways? I mean, some of the accusations in book 2, where they're like, the Vatican is not at all the holy place that you think it is.
Yeah.
If we can get into that, like,
what are they doing?
Right. Like there's,
yeah.
This is greatness. And
you're going to want to buy our Patreon episode.
You definitely are going to want that. Definitely want it. Like not now, but right now. Get that. 100%. As always, guys, if this is your first episode and you liked it, show us that, man, because we want to see that like. Yes, we don't have any books here. They're all invisible, but we were still reading stuff, and it was amazing. We're telling you about it. We do so every week. How do you know that we do it every week?
Subscribe.
Booyah! Hit that notification bell, and it gets sent to your email. Dropped off.
You're like, crap. There's awesomeness in my email and in my YouTube.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there. Given to you weekly.
Yep.
Weekly. Not that we're weak, because we're strong with our comic book reading.
Yeah. My elbow and shoulder, I can't bench water.
But your foot though, you kick hard.
I kick with the power of a punch.
Recognize. Think about that. Punches you with his foot. Black, white, and red all over your face.
Yeah.